Welcome to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by 9th grader Max Mandler on the camera. Sectional matchup here on a cold Friday night. And we got the Baldwin Highlanders in town to play your Upper St. Clair Panthers. Baldwin starting 5 is number 0, Jeremy Jenkins. Number 5, Christian Barr. Number 11, Anthony Zapata. Number 33, Mike Goga. And number 34, Nick Fuamara. Starting for your Upper St. Clair Panthers is number 21, Ben Sandusky. Number 23, Tanner Gensler. Number 13, Chris Pantelis. Senior Brett Moore, number 31. And then number 11, Kyle Miner, team captain. Baldwin controls the tip, comes down, takes a quick 3. 3 doesn't fall. Upper St. Clair is turned over, and back come these Highlanders. 0-1 in section play versus 1-2 Upper St. Clair in section play. St. Clair, as they have all season long, have played a predominantly man-to-man concept and jump out with an early press on these Highlanders as they try to create a turnover. Working on the top of the key there is number 5, Christian Barr. Barr to number 0, Jeremy Jenkins. Left side to Fuamara. Underneath for Goga. The big man can't get it to fall, and back come your Panthers in transition. Moore left side, working against Fuamara. He's called for a charge. That was questionable. Brett got two charges in Tuesday night early. They got him on a charge there. I don't know. He was working baseline. Questionable call. Back come the Highlanders. A minute gone in this first quarter. Mike Goga might have dragged that pivot foot there a little bit. Goga working against Junior Pantelis. Goga's a 3-year starter. 3-ball coming. Christian Barr comes up short. Miner with the rebound to Pantelis. Back to the top, finds Miner. Minute and a half gone, no score. Nick Fuamara inbounds the ball, finds number 5, Christian Barr, point guard, working against Ben Sandusky. Ben Sandusky's very famous brother, Jackson Sandusky, is in town. Jackson is a Allegheny Gator. Looking good. He's got a mustache and beard. 2-0 Baldwin. Good time of year as the alumni are back in town here. And Brett Moore responds with a 3-ball. I see a number of kids come back over this holiday period and come back and catch a game or two. None more famous than Jackson Sandusky. Very good golfer up there, Allegheny Gator. 3-2. St. Clair with a 1-point lead. 2.5 minutes gone in the first. That's number 13, Frank Uwasa. Finds 34. Nick Fuamara. Fuamara puts up the 3-ball, can't get it to work. Uwasa working underneath. Gensler. Good defense. Gensler goes straight up. Connor Lavelle is checked in for those Highlanders. And Uwasa is checked out. 3-2 St. Clair early going. Pantelis, little probing expedition. Kicks it out to Moore. Gensler going right side against big man Goga. Goes up, can't get it to work. Rebound taken away by point guard Christian Barr. Barr gets out a little lane to the right side of the rim. Tanner Gensler promptly hard fouls him, and that'll put Barr to the line, shooting 2. Again, it's Phil Elias, joined on camera by 9th grader Max Mandler. Max is a basketball player and a baseball player. What position do you play in baseball? Shortstop. Whoa. Where do you hit in the line? Well, we haven't played ninth grade ball yet, have we? All right. Where'd you hit last year?
Anywhere from 1 to 5.
Whoa, 1 to 5, he says. Christian Barr makes 1 of 2, and we got a 3-3 game, a field goal to side. See if we can't start working some football into this. 34 is Nick Fuamara. He finds number 23, Connor Lavelle, breaking on the left side. The Highlanders are up now 5-3. Moore working left side. He turns it over. Quentin Nelson is checked in. Junior Ben Sandusky takes a seat. 5-3 Baldwin. 4:30 to play here in this opening round. That's Goga working against Hansberry, who checked in there as well. I'm not sure who Hansberry took out. He took out Tanner Gensler. And they turn him over. Good defense here. Come your Panthers. And Christopher Pantelis. Chris Pantelis, a good wide receiver. Corner. Free safety for those Panthers on Friday nights. Quentin Nelson with the jumper, can't get it to work, hits the front of the rim. It's Christian Barr left side. Quentin stops the ball. Barr kicks it out. Connor Lavelle working top side against Chris Pantelis. Finds 34, Nick Fuamara. Fuamara working against Moore. Work it round the horn and back inside. Fuamara, it's good for 2. 7-3 Baldwin. Here comes Minor right side, looking to get the rim. He's fouled going up. Minor will shoot 2. This is Baldwin's first team foul. St. Clair is guilty of 2.
Number 33, Mike Goga. At the line, number 11, Kyle Minor.
Mike Goga, guilty of the foul. First one's good. What's up, kid? First one's good, 7-4. You playing hoops this year? You got hoops playing? Joined by number famous Upper St. Clair resident Aiden Besselman. Very famous. 7-5. USC trails Baldwin. Seven 5 USC. Trails with 3 minutes in the remaining in the first period. Nelson guilty of the foul. The foul was on the floor. Doesn't result in shots, at least not yet. This little give and go finds Goga. Open underneath. 9-5. Baldwin Minor moved. Hits the right side of the rim. Got fouled going up, you ask me. Basket's good. 9-7. The Minor boy heating up here. Get him into double dig. Let's get Brett Moore cracking on some of these threes, and we'll be in business. 9-7. Baldwin leads. 2:40 to play in the first. And that's number 2. Takeo Henry is checked in for the Highlanders. Goga working against Hansberry. Henry working against Mikey Hess, who checked in. Goga goes right side to Lavelle. Lavelle finds Fiamore. Fiamore goes right side. Calls a charge. Hansberry, quarterback. Second team all-conference. Really, really surprising. I had him as a runaway first team all-conference player. I thought he had a fantastic senior campaign as a quarterback for the team. He threw the ball, and he ran the ball well, too. 9-7. Those Panthers went on a mighty run, made it to the semifinals. Moore with the 3-ball, can't get it to work. Nelson gets the offensive rebound, goes back up, and makes it work. Good effort play there, 9-9. And you got these Panthers playing with a little gumption now, applying some pressure. Hansberry turned them over down here with a charge, and Panthers have promptly responded. Minor makes 2 free throws. He walked there. You got to call it. 3-ball coming. It's down. Number 0, Jeremy Jenkins. Bowling by 3. Nelson had a notion on a 3-ball, pulls it back. Finds senior classmate Moore. Moore working hard against this man-to-man. That's actually a 2-3 zone they're playing there. Hess can't get the rebound to work. Nelson gets a second straight offensive rebound, puts it in, and he is fouled. 12-11, really good crowd tonight. I don't know if that camera shows it or not, but on home side, Max and I are facing the home side. We're sitting on the visitor side. We have the same angle you've got. Obviously, I'm sitting right next to Max, but across the way is the home side, and that thing's about full. And over here on the visitor side, I bet you we're about 3/4 full. Nelson makes a free throw, completes the old-fashioned 3. In pops Matthew Kissinger, out goes Jack Hansberry, tied at 12. A minute 11 to play. Owusu checks it in, finds Fuamara. Fuamara to Owusu. Owusu working against Kissinger. Kissinger back to Fuamara, working against Hess. Tries the right side, spinorama, goes left. Makes the basket. A whistle was blown. Fuamara traveled before he made the basket. Turnover, St. Clair possession. Ben Sandusky inbounds the ball. Mikey Hess, who is lightly challenged by Christian Barr. Pantelis to Nelson, top side. Trying to back him down to the rim, and he does. Quentin good for an early half dozen here. 14-12. USC 2-point lead. We got 20 seconds to play. Under 10 to play. Point guard Barr finds Lavelle. Lavelle left side. Can't get it to fall. St. Clair with the rebound. After one, 14-12, and we're going to go to a break. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by 9th grader Max Mandler. About to start the second quarter here. St. Clair, the possession arrow favors St. Clair. They'll inbound the ball right below us here. They have a 2-point lead here on youth night. All high school or all rec players in the district, in the township, wear their jerseys, get in for free tonight. And they traditionally let them shoot at halftime, so we'll see if they shoot tonight. Chris Pantelis is shooting tonight. That was a 3-ball, airmailed. Up go the Panthers, 17-12, 5-point lead, 7.5 to go. Pantelis left unguarded, and then he dropped a dime. Back come these Highlanders with their original starting 5. It's Nick Fuamaro. Finds Jeremy Jenkins. Jenkins down low to Goga. Goga with a nice pass. Osama can't finish. Back come these Panthers. Moore with the rebound. Finds his guard, Hess. Hess goes right side to Minor. He cannot give Minor the rim. He will score 20 on you. 19-12. As Minor had a lane to that rim. That's got to be better defended, would be my advice to Baldwin. Quentin Nelson having a nice night. That's at least his third rebound. He's good for 6. Quentin playing with good juice tonight. 19-12. 6.5 to play in the second. Sectional matchup here on this frigid Friday night. No school today in Upper St. Clair. Too cold. 6.5 to play in the half. Cansbury is checked back in. These Highlanders have fallen into a 2-3 zone here. Different reasons to play zone or man. The first reason I think you do it is if you feel like you can't match up athletically 5-on-5 against the other team, you'll drop into a 2-3 zone. Tell you where it's hard to watch zone defenses is in youth ball. You see them play them at early ages. They just pack it in real tight, 2-3 zone. And all you're left with offensively is to have those youth guys hit outside shots, which until they get older is hard to do, and you end up with scores that are really low. Nice move, proud of Deerfield. Jack Cansbury's good for 2. It's 21-12 with 5.5 to play. Timeout on the court, and we're going to go to a break. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by 9th grader Max Mandler. Max, very famous basketball and baseball player here in the big house. 21-12, 5.5 to play in the second quarter. Goga working against Pantelis. St. Clair team's got a little hop, little juice tonight. Playing crisp too. Good to see it. The Tuesday night was a tough loss to Bethel Park. All section losses are. At 0, Jeremy Jenkins working. Finds Fuamara. Fuamara to the big man Goga. Boga trying to back down Pantelis. Can't get the left side of the work. The touch, ball's on the ground. Got some Panthers down, some Highlanders down. 3 ball coming right side. Off the front of the rim. Rebound taken by Moore. Moore quickly headmans the ball up to Nelson. Nelson goes up, and he's fouled going up.
Fouls on 0, Jeremy Jenkins. At the line is number 24, Quentin Nelson.
Nelson good shooting 2. Quentin's got a quick 8 points here. Quentin hits them both. 23-12. St. Clair expands, biggest lead of the night. 11. Good defense, rebounding well, hitting some foul shots. Got the perimeter shooting going. 5, the nifty guard for Highlanders. Christian Barr's good for 2. Quentin Nelson's having a night now. 24. Quentin's in for a dozen. 26-14. Q's good for a dozen. And they've opened it up by 12 now. Foul on the floor.
Fouls on number 5, Jack Cansbury.
3:50 to play. This will be a good night, Max. Next break, maybe we'll keep the camera rolling. We'll get you, take it over at student section, see if we can't spot any celebrities, all right? Something to look forward to. 26-14, 3:54 to play in the second. Goga working against Moore. Moore guilty of the block. That's his second. team's 5th.
Fouls on number 31, Brett Ward. At the line is number 33, Mike Goga.
St. Clair up by a dozen. Really got a good crowd over there. Goga too strong off the back of the rim. Mike Goga is the nephew in Peters Township basketball coach, head basketball coach. Coach Goga. And just to my left, Peters Township must have a night off. They are here watching these Panthers play. That's their next opponent Tuesday night at Peters Township. 26-15, 3:40 to play the second quarter. Phil Elias and Max Mandler bringing you this broadcast from very chilly southern bedroom community, Upper St. Clair Township. Gensler checks in the game. He's guilty of taking too many steps. He'll check out. Hansberry will check in, 26-15. Wassa inbounds the ball against a man-to-man press defense. Coach Holzer not afraid to dig deep into that bench. Give himself fresh legs, maybe enable him to press a little more. Try to play a little bit more aggressive defense, not worry as much about conditioning. Missed shot, rebound taken off by Pantelis. 3 ball coming. Hansberry falls short. Rebound taken away to K.O. Henry. And we're stuck at 26-15 in the score with just under 3 to play here. And a fast-moving first half, and I think a pretty well-played first half. Left side, Christian Barr, too strong. Rebound, Meinert. Meinert finds Mikey Hess, goes right side. Quentin Nelson feeling it. Drops another 3. 29-15. Quentin Nelson's good for 15. I'd say he's got a hot hand right now. Wassa with a nice move to the rack. Good for 2. We're down to 2 minutes to play. St. Clair leads by a dozen. Mikey Hess working right side, finds Quentin Nelson, the red-hot Quentin Nelson up top. To Meinert, to Pantelis, back across court to Hess. Hess to Meinert. St. Clair working against this zone defense, looking for either an open shot or a crack in that 2-3 coverage to attack the rim. Imagine at this point they're quite content to share the ball, burn that clock. Here comes Nelson. Oh, that thing was 3/4 of the way down. He'd have brought the house down on that one. 29-17. Korma with a nice move to the rim, gets his own rebound, puts it in. Baldwin cuts the lead to 10. Down to a minute to play. Very clean half. Pantelis 3 ball coming. Falls a little short. Here come the Highlanders looking to close in single digits. They do. 29-21, under a minute to play. St. Clair may be setting up for last shot. Watch that over and back here, Mikey. He's about 4 inches from that mid-court stripe. Mikey burn a little clock here. 29-21. Half second to play. Mikey Hess checks the clock. Checks his coach. Waiting for instructions. Christian Barr, point guard, comes out to contest. 15 to play, and here we go. Hess looking for a dribble drive, can't get it to work. Pantelis finds Quentin. Clearly they want Quentin to take the shot, was feeling it, couldn't get it. Here comes Meinert with a deep ball, can't get it to bank in. 29-21, we'll go to the half. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined on the camera by 9th grader Max Mandler. Getting ready to tip off the second half here. Panthers with a 8-point lead, 29-21. Hot Quentin Nelson in the first half, and Kyle Minor led the Panthers in scoring. Leading scorer for those Highlanders. Back on the floor right now. He's got the ball in his hand. Is number 34. Nick Fuamara. We're underway here. Possession arrow favored Highlanders. They inbounded the ball. Quick foul underneath on number 11, Kyle Minor. That's his first of the game. And 10 seconds into the half, you won't be surprised here that's the first team foul for Upper St. Clair. 1-2 Panthers. This is the 0-1 Highlanders section records. All these section games matter. Tightly packed section. From the left elbow, Jeremy Jenkins knocks down a jumper. Minor comes back, tries to get the two to work. He's fouled going up. Minor will get a chance to add to his 8 points he's got tonight. Really distinguished campaign basketball for Kyle Minor. 3-year starter. Saw time as a freshman. And been a standout ball player. And he's been a little boy following in his cousin's footsteps. The great and legendary Matt Minor. Kyle knocks him down. 31-23 St. Clair. With just a minute gone here in the third quarter. Fuakarma working against Brett Moore. Back to point guard Christian Barr. Barr working against Pantelis. Pantelis picked away. Open shot coming. That's a 3-ball. Nick Fuamara. He's got 9 on the night. He pulls these Highlanders to within 5. They were down by a dozen late in the second quarter. Now within striking distance, down by 5. Brett Moore with an aggressive move to the left side of the rim. Mike Goga fouls him, and Moore will go to the line to shoot 2, try to expand this 5-point Panther lead. Brett Moore, a longtime basketball player as well, Deerfield kid. Oldest of 3 kids, son of Darren and Missy Moore. Very famous grandfather, Bud Moore. Bud's in attendance tonight, sitting front row. 33-26. Panthers by 7 as Moore knocks them both down. Moore's got 9 on the night. Kind of a sneaky, quiet night. He knocked a 3 down here in the first quarter left side. Moore playing defense against Goga, does a good job. Went straight up, forced Goga to a bad angle, didn't let him get close to the rim, did his job, and turned these Baldwin Highlanders over. Nelson with a 3-ball. Can't control the long rebound. Highlanders down by 7. And with 2 gone here, 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Point guard, number 5, Christian Barr, working against Christopher Pantelis, the junior. Down low to Goga, big on big. Goga, Nelson. Little switch defense there. Brett Moore defending well, straight up. That's got to be white ball coming back. Little stuff there. Brett Moore, 6'3" frame, long arms. Plays defense straight up and down. Doesn't lean into the offensive player. Forces that offensive player to show caution. And take a lower percentage shot or to lean into him. Try to get closer to the rim and risk a charge. Moore's turned Goga over on back-to-back possessions, and here come the Highlanders again. 2.5 gone. Looking to chip away. Fuakarma for 3. The lefty is heating up here a little bit. He's got a dozen. Leads down to 4. Moore left side, finds Minert, top of the key. Minert goes right side, puts that ball away like a running back, gets to the rim, and he is going to go back to the free throw line.
Fouls on 0, Jeremy Jenkins.
That's number 3, Jeremy Jenkins' 3rd foul of the night. I don't see anybody checking in at Baldwin, so they're going to let him ride. It's their 3rd team foul of the half. Minert hits the front end of a 2-shot foul. 34-29, St. Clair by 5. Meter boy's good for 2, 35-29. That puts Kyle into double digits. He's got 10. Full karma. Finds his point guard, Christian Barr. Barr back to Fuakarma. Down low. Goga. Kissinger defends. Goga hits the 2 and he's fouled in the process. 35-31. Goga to the line. He's got 5 points on the night. Chance to complete the old-fashioned 3 here.
At the line, Goga.
Goga good, 35-32. Baldwin within striking distance. They have chipped away since midway through the second quarter when they were down by as many as 12. Michael Hess has checked into the game. There's Pantelis back to Minert. Minert left side to Hess. Hess being contested by Barr. Hess goes to the rim. Can't get it to work. Rebound taken away by Connor Lavelle. Lavelle finds his point guard, Christian Barr. And here come these Highlanders, 35-32 with just about 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. They're down by 8 at the half, down by as many as 12. They've turned the Panthers over. 4 straight possessions down court. You want to go on a run, it starts with defense. And the Highlanders have played good defense this second half. Work it inside to Osama. Osama gets a angle on Hess. Got the rim, can't finish. Here comes Hansberry in transition, makes him pay 37-32. I think Coach Holzer wanted to travel on that Baldwin possession down low. Didn't get it. 37-32. Hansberry goes coast to coast with it. Executes on a left-handed layup. Coach Holzer digging in, imploring his Panthers to play some defense. Nelson and Moore at the scorer's table looking to check in. Panthers by 5 with 3 to play. Phil Elias and Max Mandler bringing you the game here at Upper St. Clair High School. Frigid Upper St. Clair High School. Barr, point guard, can't get it to work. Pantelis trapped, finds his way out of it. Fuakarma goes down pretty hard on our side. .34 Fuakarma. Nick Fuakarma. At the halftime, I was walking in with a neighbor of mine, Maria Kren. Maria's a St. Clair resident. We have 4 kids here in the township. Hansberry left side. Maria's a native of Baldwin. Her sister still lives there. And Fuakarma is her sister's kid, Nick Fuakarma. Cousin Mikey Kren played ball here. Mike was a football player, ran track for us. And his sister, his younger sister, Marissa, is a soccer player. Nick Fuakarma, a little background. Minor's fouled. Wait a second, did they call a charge? Wow, they called a charge on they called a charge on Minor. Minor made that basket. You circle that little part of the game. I would have put the Panthers up by 7 and had them, I'd think, shooting. Although I thought Minor was fouled going up, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, if it was anything, it was Minor fouled on the ground. The call was Minor on a charge. 37-32, Upper St. Clair by 5. We got 2 minutes to play here, 2:19 to play. Ooh, a little much on that. Holzer wanted the OB, called it and get it there. Fuacarmo, cousin of Kren. To Owusa. Back to Takeo Henry. Takeo Henry back to Fuacarmo, hot shooting lefty. Takeo Henry hits a 3. 37-35. St. Clair has cut it to 2 here. Down by as many as 12. 8 at the half. Brett Moore had a notion on the 3 ball. Works it inside. Can't get it to fall. It's off the back of the iron. Good job following his own rebound. Tying up the ball. Generates a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring the Panthers. The ball will stay here. 37-35. A minute and a half to play. Pantelis finds Minor. Minor, left-handed dribble, loses the handle going in, kicks it out to Pantelis. Pantelis jacks a 3 ball. I'll never forget Chris Pantelis' first time he stepped on a varsity floor. First 2 trips down the floor as a sophomore. It might have been a freshman. He was a freshman. Opened up his career here at St. Clair with 2 threes. And Christopher just got called there for a little shove in the back. It's 40-35. 4th team foul. Panthers up by 5 with a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. A couple of questionable calls. That may not have been one of them, but a couple of questionable ones here in this quarter have not gone the Panthers' way, including that phantom charge on Minor and that out-of-bounds play there just a minute ago. But as we have to in life, we've got to get over it. Minor takes away the rebound. Brett Moore plays good defense, has all night, defending primarily big man Mike Oga underneath. Puts Minor to the line. Minor's good for 10. I got to tell you, those are 10 hard ones Kyle's dug out of there. All of them around the rim. Oftentimes driving straight to the rack with that ball in his right hand like a tailback. Minor gets the first one to fall. St. Clair by 6. Good hard effort tonight. Nice article in the Post-Gazette a week and a half ago. St. Clair's trip. As Minor hits the second, the St. Clair Panthers have gotten into the habit of taking an annual trip with their varsity basketball team. They've gone to Florida. They've gone to Las Vegas. I think one year they went to Bahamas. This year they went to Dallas, to Texas. Actually, I think to the Fort Worth area. And they went and visited the Dallas Cowboys training facility. And that's where number 50 for the Dallas Cowboys, Sean Lee, greeted the team and then took them all out to lunch. Sean was a WPIAL champion here at the high school. 13 seconds to play, 42-35. Panthers by 7. 3 ball coming. Pantelis can't get it to work. Hansberry with the rebound, works hard underneath, and he's fouled going up. With 1.4 seconds on the clock. St. Clair 42-35. And they're ironically in a place to position to get this third quarter lead to the same position it was when we came into the quarter, up by 8. But at any rate, Sean Lee took him to lunch in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And did you know Sean Lee? You know he's a Whippeal champion? He did? Do you know what sport he won his Whippeal championship in? Basketball. 44-35. The Panthers up by 9. We're going to stay here. Keep that thing running. We're going to go check out some celebrities over there on that. Give me that student section and then zoom in there. Let's see who we can see. So who we got there? Can you get a little closer? Yeah, come on down.
Thank you for Youth Month. At this time, we would like all youth players to stand and be recognized.
Bring it over here. Let's see if we can see those youth guys.
Please stand up and be recognized. Also, the coaches, please stand and be recognized.
All youth players stand up and be recognized. How about the coaches? Oh, yeah.
Please stop by the athletic office before you leave tonight for a parting gift. It's our appreciation to you for your hard work.
That's
we can't wait to see you on the court for future Friday nights.
That's the
Also, we want to say thank you for the pep band for playing tonight.
Dr. Kevin Dietrich doing some intros there.
Thank the student body as tonight they attempt to part the Black Sea.
Take it over to the student body. See if they can part the Black Sea. Let's see if we can pull this off now. You can get in there, Max. I know your dad grew up down the street from Sean Lee, but let's see how you work the camera. Good angle. And try and part the Black Sea. I don't know, Max. They're going to do it here? Here we go. Keep it on him. Keep it on him. All right, let's go. We're back, Max. To the fourth quarter we go. 44-35. St. Clair by 9. Good sectional matchup here on a Friday night. Big three coming. Landed hard, but it still counts. Jeremy Jenkins, shooter. 44-38 cuts that Panther lead to a half dozen. The first 30 seconds of play here. Hansberry working right side. Let him get to the rim. It's good for 2. Hansberry feeling a little bit here. A nice little physical game going there against 33. Mike Goga. Goga working in the low post, as you'd expect him to. Open 3 coming. It's good. It's number 5. Christian Barr. 46-41. Timeout. We're going to stay here, though. Let's take it back over to that student section. See if you can't zoom me in here. I'll try to pull out some celebs. Get me a little closer. All right, so left side there. That is center, nose guard, Phil Elias, heading off to either Westminster or Marietta to pursue his basketball, or I should say his football career. Standing next to him is the great Drew Miller, left tackle. Last I heard on Drew, he was thinking about Mount Union to continue his football career. That is Nate Cicchini, noted lacrosse player. That's Angelo Rad to Nate's left. Angelo is a great student leader for us. And I think with the hood on, is that my man Tamazuki? Yep. That sure is. Tamazuki. And holding the Panther head, is that Tommy Boyd? Mm-hmm. All right. Couple celebrities in attendance tonight. 46-41. Upper St. Clair Panthers by 5 with even 7 minutes to play. Phil Elias with Max Mandler, whose dad grew up down the street from Sean Lee. Is that right? 3 ball. Minert drains it. 49-41. Minert at 15. which is 15 more than his dad, Kurt Minert, ever scored. 49-41. Upper St. Clair by 8. Goga working hard underneath. Gets it in the air but can't get it to fall. He's fouled going up.
Fouls on number 24, Quentin Nelson. At the line is number 33, Mike Goga.
Goga hits the front end of a 2-shot foul. But so they were in Dallas, and Sean Lee bought him lunch. They played 2 games. They were working out on the campus of TCU, and Jamie Dixon, former Pitt Panther, current TCU basketball head coach, stopped by and said hi to him. So the Panthers had a nice trip, but the article, which I started to talk about in the third quarter, was in the Post-Gazette, and Kyle Minert was quoted in the article. He talked about Sean Lee. And did you know that number 50, Sean Lee, when he was in high school, do you know what number he wore? Well, when he was in the pros, he wears number 50. When he was at Penn State, he wore number 45. When he was a high school football and basketball player, he wore number 11. So that's why Minert wears 11. Minert's always worn 11. He was a youth football player, basketball player, baseball player, and has worn 11 the entire time coming up. So that's why Kyle wears 11. And we got 50 Panther points on the board. Hansberry hits them both, makes it 51-43 with 6 to play in the fourth, and we're going to a break. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by Max Mandler, 9th grader, on the camera. 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter of this sectional matchup. Upper St. Clair leads Baldwin 51-43. St. Clair led by number 11, Kyle Minert, number 24, Quentin Nelson. Their leading scorers, both on the floor right now. Each of them has 15. Baldwin playing a scrappy game here, won't go away. And Christian Barr is a reason why, part of the reason why. He hits a little runner there, good for 2. Pantelis comes back, can't get the 2 to work. Goga with the rebound. Owasa working against Nelson, goes right hand, can't get it to work. Good hustle play, Goga, rebound. Promptly throws it OB, out of bounds. Unforced error. Turnover favors the Panthers. Possession arrow currently favors the Panthers. 51-45, St. Clair by 6. 5.5 to play. Danny Holzer trying to get his varsity Panthers back to level par here. Section play 2-2. 1-2 on the campaign here early. Senior Michael Hess finds Kyle Minert. Minert tries to hit. Hansberry down low. Hansberry's fouled low on the block. Baldwin 16 foul. I beg your pardon. Is that 7 fouls? That'll put Hansberry on the line at will. Hansberry will shoot 1-1 here.
At the line is number 5, Jack Hansberry.
Jack Hansberry, number 5. Standout football player for these Upper St. Clair Panthers. Cannot say enough about his senior campaign. Panthers by 6. Hansberry with the rebound. Number 5, Christian Barr. Can't get the runner to fall. Under 5 to play. St. Clair by 6. In the bonus. We call Michael Hess for the travel. I'm not sure I saw that there, but 4:53 to play. Under 5 to play. Hansberry, Garden, Goga. That's probably not where Baldwin wants their big man Goga. 30 feet from the rim. They want him to play with his back to the basket, and there he is down there, down low. Attaboy, Jack Hansberry draws the charge. Tell you what, Hansberry has played very aggressive tonight. I've come to expect that play out of Hans. Game's got some energy, Max. Six-point Panther lead, 4 to play. Youth night, good turnout by the student section. No school today. What else could you want? The 5 Christian Bar finds Connor Lavelle. Lavelle left side to Jeremy Jenkins underneath Wassa. Can't get the 2 to work. No foul call there. Tell you what, place has picked up a little bit tonight. 51-45. Odd sequence here. Timeout, Danny Holzer, Panthers, 51-45, 3:43 to play. We're going to a break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Upper St. Clair High School. Philly Lies joined by 9th grader Max Mandler on the camera. 51-45, St. Clair by 6 with 3:43 to play. Baldwin inbounds the ball underneath their own hoop. St. Clair defends. Lead's been as big as 12. Baldwin had it down to 2. They just cut it to 4 here. St. Clair had the lead at 8. It was 8 at the half. It was 12 midway through the second quarter. It was 8 at the half. 9 at the end of the third. They called the foul on Hansberry there.
Fouls on number 5, Jack Hansberry.
Highlanders looking to cut to a one possession game, trail by 4. We're down to 3 to play. I would bet you that from here on in, that unless it's in transition and you got numbers, St. Clair is probably going to want to grind on time. See if they try to take a little time off the clock here, and they do. Nelson working against Osama, gets an angle, goes hard to the rim, tacks the rim. It's fouled going up.
Fouls on 0, Jeremy Jenkins. At the line is number 24, Quentin Nelson.
Quentin will shoot 2. He's got 15 on the night. Hits them both. Back come the Highlanders, down by 2.5. Pantelis pressures guard Christian Barr. Boy, they call him on a hand check.
Fouls on number 13, Chris Pantelis. At the line is number 5, Christian Ball.
Christian Barr at the line. He's got 9 on the night. He's had a good game. Athletic kid, can shoot if you give him space. And threw a karma 34 to lefty. He's on the floor with 3 fouls. He's got 12 on the night. I got to think, in a 4-point lead here, the Panthers are going to want to keep a keen eye on number 34. Got open and hit him with 2 tray bombs here in his second half. Panthers looking to grind some clock for sure. 4-point lead. Minor goes to the rim. He is fouled going up. 53-49. Minor's had a night. It has not been easy. He's got 15 on the evening. First one is good. Can't get the second to fall. 54-49, 2:15 to play. Baldwin hasn't let this thing get too far away from him. Position now, they don't have to rush. They do have to make a shot. St. Clair going to want them to make them earn it, and make them earn everything. But don't foul them. Make them score. If they're going to score, make them score while the clock runs. Now they're going to want to separate on offense, get some spacing, get guys open, try to burn some clock. Baldwin, conversely, playing with this super tight defense here, trying to create a turnover, eventually go for the foul, and at 10 now, the double bonus is invoked. While the foul was on the floor, Kyle Minor will shoot 2. He's got 16 on the evening, so 5-point lead. Chance for St. Clair to expand to a 3-possession game here with 1:24 to play. Good night here in the barn. Good attendance, youth night. Good turnout by the student section. See if we can't get Minor to make his second here. He hits them both. 7-point lead. Minor leads these Panthers with 18. 3-ball coming. Jenkins falls short. Pantelis with the rebound. Baldwin's going to want to start to think about fouling here.
Fouls on 5, Christian Ball. At the line number 5, Jack Hansberry.
Hansberry will go to the line, shooting 2. Hansberry knocks them both down. It's a 9-point lead. Upper St. Clair takes a timeout. What do you say we stay here? And let's take another shot at the students. See who we got here tonight. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. So I think we left off on Boyd. It's Evan Strain there to Boyd's right, correct? Boyd's got the Panther head. You got me? I don't know who the young lady is there. Who's the young man next there? As I head down that line, I can't recognize him here. That's White there. Justin Filippa, baseball player. Is that Andrew Rocks to Filippa's right?
Yeah. Jack Steve.
Where's Jack? Lower left or lower right with the hat?
Yep.
Jack Steve off to IUP to play golf. What else we got over there? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Jimmy Wilkinson, lacrosse player. I see, is that Gasper, catcher? See him second row behind Cicchini. I think it is, Colin Gasper. 58-49 with 1:12 to play. Baldwin inbounds the ball. That's what you don't want to do there. You don't want to let Baldwin score without the clock moving.
Number 20, Matt Kissinger. At the line is number 34, Nick Fiumara.
Fiumara shooting 2. Nick Fiumara's got a dozen here. Fiumara hits them both. 58-51. 1:08 to play. Baldwin handing out fouls like they're Tic Tacs right now in an effort to get St. Clair to miss, take the rebound off, and try to shorten the try to lengthen the game, shorten the lead. Matthew Kissinger, the pride of Skyridge Drive, son of Chip Kissinger, probably the most famous CPA in Western Pennsylvania, and Amy Kissinger, an educator, educating young minds. 60-51. 3-ball coming from Ficarra, hits the front of the iron. Christian Barr takes the rebound off. Pantelis defends, under a minute to play. St. Clair leads by 9. Barr can't get it to work. Minard holds. He's fouled. He's going to go shoot 2. St. Clair had the lead it was 12 in the second quarter. It was 8 at the half. It was 2 midway through the third. It was 9 coming out of the third. And as we head out of the fourth, it's 9 now with Minard shooting 2. And he's been hitting them. Gives him 19. The lead is 10. And the Minard boy, really good athlete, has a chance to score and does so. He's got 20 on the night, 62-20. Minard boy good for 20. Nelson boy good for 17. 30 seconds to play. Panthers looking to get out of here on this cold January Friday night. With a much needed section win. They'll be back in action Tuesday. At Peters Township. Minard boy on the line. 26.1 to play. Joined on the floor by classmates, senior classmate Quentin Nelson, Jack Hansberry, junior Christopher Pantelis, and all-conference free safety senior number 20, Matthew Kissinger. Minard hits 1 or 2. He's got 21 on the night, 26.1 to play. Highlander's going to drop to 0-2 in the section here. Christian Barr's had a good night, gets a little floater to work. They still contest. It doesn't look like they're fouling though. They're going to let the clock wind. Minert finds Hansberry. Hansberry finds Pantelis. Pantelis going to dribble out the last couple. On a snowy, cool night here in Upper St. Clair. Your Panthers go to 2-2 in the section with a 63-53 victory. On behalf of myself, Phil Elias, and my cameraman, Max Mandler, we wish you a good night.